What's good? It's your boy King James 23, and this is the why part, as in why was this bill passed? Now I'm going to read you several titles, and they all have links to certain articles that are very important, and I'll tell you why after I read them. Okay, default notices soar locally and across the state. Billions in housing wealth at risk as foreclosures soar. Cash-strapped Americans raiding their 401ks. 2 million Americans face losing their home. U.S. loan default programs widen. Goodbye dollar, hello inflation. Now let me tell you why all of those articles are very important, and I'm going to tell you what they all are leading to. All of those are basically saying how everything that you can imagine price-wise that can go up is going up, and the value of a dollar is decreasing as we speak. Now, if you think about how gas prices are rising, and gas is oil, and it takes oil to manufacture food and transport it, don't you think that the price of food is going to rise? So if you leave families with no job and no home and no food, they become very angry, and fingers are going to start pointing towards the government, and the government is scared that they're going to get found out and that the people are going to uprise against them and try to regain the power that was suddenly lost. And as I said, the government at that time will be concerned about nothing but power. Now, how do we try to stop this from happening? Well, there's several ways, and that's one of the main reasons why I chose to do this series on my personal page instead of the actual Stick Movement page. But okay, the first way we can stop this from happening is signing this petition, and I'm going to give you the link, and you can sign it, and it asks Congress to clarify the bill more, so that it's not such a vague definition of what a terrorist can become. Because if the definition is left how it is already, we all qualify as terrorists. And the other way we can stop this from happening is if we just pray, and if we come together as a people. Now I'm going to put you on a religious tip. Matthew chapter 18, verses 19 through 20 is as follows. And again I tell you, if 2 of you on earth agree about whatever, it will come to pass and be done for them by my Father in heaven. Verse 20. For wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, drawn together as my followers, into my name, there I am in the midst of them. Now, I looked so deeply into finding a solution to stop them from passing this bill as a law. And the only thing I found was that petition that I found. And also you could try to contact your local senators, but good luck trying to contact them. But I know I'm gonna still try. But anyway, because the reason why I say contact your local your senator is because it's reached the Senate now, and if it's voted in, if the Senate votes it that it can go to the president, all the president has to do is sign it off, and it becomes a law. So you can go and contact your local senators. But I know just from my beliefs as a Christian and looking in the book of Revelations, I kind of know where this is going. We always were saying that Jesus is going to come one day, but that day is seeming like it might be next year or in the next 3 or 4 years, the next 10 years. It's just looking really shady. And Jesus is the only solution that we have that's going to solve all this madness. Because you know what? If we go to the Senate and we tell them we don't want this bill to be a law, that S-1959 bill is going to go up to Senate again through the same process it went as H.R. 1955. And if the S-1959 is destroyed, then another bill of the same contents will continue to try to be passed through the Senate until they get what they want. The government is looking like they're protecting themselves, and I've never been the kind of person to down the government or to be anti-government, and I'm still not. It's just a sad realization that I've come to. And I don't know who you pray to. I don't know what you pray to. But you need to pray. And we need to come together. Because this bill crosses the barriers of race. And it crosses the barriers of ethnicity and religion. This affects all of us. They're trying to wipe out all of us. Take every freedom that was given to us by our forefathers. They're stripping them one by one. We can't let that happen. This is where the STICK movement and any movement that's just promoting unity to try to achieve a goal, this is where it's needed. Because if they pass that bill as a law, I can't do this anymore. People cannot tell you about the injustices that are going on. Not to say that the government is totally unjust, but they're not going to see it like that. They're going to throw you in jail, categorize you as a terrorist, take away your rights as a citizen, and it's not said in the actual document of the bill. But what do they do to terrorists when they try to get answers? They don't just give them some coffee and some donuts and be like, please tell me what's going on. They use force. They torture. So is that what's going on? Are we going to be a modern day Germany? In a sense, you know what I mean? And that's another discussion. But that's the severity of the situation. Let's come together. Please, please, I'm begging you. Please. Let's come together. Let's pray together. You know what I'm saying? Let's pray together. All this religious, traditional nonsense. Let's come together and achieve something. Because separate, we're never going to accomplish anything. It's your boy King James. Holla.